What's good? What's good? Light swords. Grown ass, man. You hear me? Grown ass, man. You hear me? Look. I was thinking today about, what it means to be high value. And some things that you can look at within yourself to determine your self-worth. As a man, I think that it's important that when we are out here taking care of our business, we able to be independent. It all starts with your work ethic. I've been employed by the same employer for the last 16 years, bro. And I've slowly, steadily, gradually worked my way up to a point where now I'm comfortable with what I do. I can pay my bills, take care of myself and my son. I can save. I ain't rich. Monetarily, I ain't rich yet. That's coming though. But I'm comfortable though. I got my own spot. I'm a homeowner, condo owner. I ain't getting no home. My first property is a condo. That's by design. I'm gonna flip that shit and make an investment. It was an investment that I'm gonna flip later, either by selling it or renting it out in a prime location. Yada yada. You know what I mean? Able to take care of my car, keep my car maintained. You know what I mean? I go grocery shopping. I'll be up in Whole Foods, up in that vegetable and fruit section, stocking up for my smoothies, for my snacks. Cause shit, boy, I tell you, I remember the days I used to, man, be a fast food eating, hot dog, hamburger, all day, all night eating, man, nigga, boy, I tell you. But now, man, it's to a point now where I'm trying to make, I am making healthy choices about what I put in my body. Again, not perfect, but definitely a work in progress. Definitely something that I am consciously thinking about, when I maneuver. Keep my place clean, organized, and tidy. You'll never come to my spot, my shit look a hot mess. That ain't me. That ain't what I do. Keep my shit tight. You know what I'm saying? I got hobbies I like to do. I like to read. I like to research content on the internet. I like to work out. I like to fish. I'm about to go fishing right now. About to snag me one of these big mouth bass, you heard me? I hope. I sing. I rap. I write. I produce. These are just hobbies. And this is what I potentially bring into a situation or a relationship with a woman. Like, I come with these things. I'm outspoken, but I'm humble too. I ain't all about the braggadocio, you heard me? It ain't about that. Like, in my book, you know what I'm saying? If you're gonna shine without having to open up your mouth a whole lot to proclaim that you shining. Like, you should be able to see those type of actions or those type of results in your life by your everyday, day-to-day living. I ain't got nothing to brag about, bro. This is my life. Shit's simple. That shit's effective, though. For me, like I said, when you're thinking about the value of yourself, are you able to take care of yourself? Are you able to physically, spiritually, emotionally, financially take care of yourself. I think that is a major factor in determining if you are of high value or not. You got to look yourself in the mirror and determine those things. And if it's a particular area that you're working on, that's what you need to be doing. If you're not financially able to take care of yourself yet, and you're still working a job, you might be in school, working towards those things, keep the big picture in mind. Think about the end goal, the end game. Try to save up. Try to generate multiple streams of income. Try to find your purpose. If you're not emotionally sound, then you don't even really need to be trying to find nobody else. You need to be taking that time for yourself, focusing on yourself. If you need to see a therapist, go see a therapist. If you need to meditate. If you need to read, research, do that. Spiritually, you got to be grounded. Can't be out here wild for the night. Me personally, I used to be really religious. I used to be in the church heavy, Baptist church. But as I took that red pill, man, I started to realize that a lot of what we were taught is not really what it is. So I've since veered from a religious path to more so of a spiritual path, where I still got a relationship with the Almighty, with God, but as far as all the religious aspects of it, I've taken those completely out. My relationship with God is strictly for me and God, and I try to do things that are honorable to myself, because I know that God is within me. So if you're not at peace with that, or you're not spiritually set or sound, you got to take care of that too, to be considered high value. At the end of the day, you got to just work on yourself. It's not about how much money you make. It's not about where you live, what kind of car you drive. It's not about how you look. It's a total package. It's all you willing to put in the time and effort and energy into yourself to cover those bases, those foundational bases of being a man. In my opinion, that's what it means to be high value. And I think that it's always important that if you are high value, you keep that in mind. When you moving and maneuvering in the world, make sure you remind yourself of that. You can't pedestalize other things, man. You can't pedestalize, clout. You can't pedestalize females. You can't pedestalize money. Take a step back and look at yourself, and evaluate where you are and the things that you're doing well and the things you need to work on, and make those adjustments as necessary. I hope these words inspire somebody. I hope these words motivate somebody to continue to work on being the best version of yourself. I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all like, make sure y'all comment, make sure y'all subscribe. I holla.